Hey guys, and welcome to an episode of Black Desert Online. Today, what I got for you is just a highlight video of some of the gameplay in the game, highlighting certain things inside the game that I was really excited about. Here, I was just kind of excited about running around inside some of the water. I was excited about looking at my feet, being on the in the sand, gravel, and so forth like that. And I was over here trying to do one of the field boss events. I just couldn't figure out for some reason. I couldn't figure out how to trigger it or activate it. And I actually did end up figuring it out, and it was kind of cool. There's a lot of meat to Black Desert Online. There's a lot of interesting stuff that goes on with Black Desert Online. The graphics alone are amazing, and they really help to immerse the players in the world and let players actually like experience things. Just right here, I included this footage because just like something like this was really good for immersion. Like you can see me, I'm running around without a lantern on my waist, and we've got a truly nighttime atmosphere. I can't see shit. Like, I mean, I was on my screen and I was like, you know what, this is awesome. It really does give that nighttime atmosphere, and I was just loving it. But certain things like that, it does do quite a bit in order to enamor you to the game. When you run into different areas, you'll get rainy nights, and the night might look a little bit different. You'll get fully moonlit nights where it's not as dark as what's appearing on screen now, which changes not necessarily the dynamic of battles, but it definitely changes how you approach battles and things that you're doing when you go to areas. Like for instance, I was doing a field boss event here, or attempting to do a field boss event, and here you go, see me summon it. And I was doing that with I was doing that event with my wife, and we started doing it. But when I went to go fight some goblins, and I just had to fight goblin trash mobs or whatever, I was having fun with that, but it was really hard to see when certain goblins were coming around to sneak attack me, and not necessarily sneak attack, they were attacking. I don't want to say that that they're that damn smart where they were trying to sneak attack me, but they are good enough where they are flanking you, coming up on your rear and so forth, and surrounding you and being attacked. The field boss events are really cool. There were some field boss events that I ran into that I was like, I'm not so strong. I'm sorry guys, the volume is probably up really loud, and I apologize. Like I said, when I was recording, I was contemplating that I was recording video for, YouTube one. I was just recording, I was like, yo, this shit is fucking cool, this is awesome. I love this little fucking guy. Like, it reminded me of the homunculus from Full Metal Alchemist, and he's like your guide throughout the game. But he's like a little antagonist motherfucker with you. As you're running through the game, he is gaining more and more of a body. Like, his very first thing that he gains is some teeth, and he's all excited about his teeth. And he keeps saying things to you about his goddamn teeth, and you're like, what the fuck, dude? And then he starts growing, he starts getting hands and things like that, and he becomes more fully fleshed as you go on along in the story. I didn't get to the end of the story. I don't think I got to like level 8, like 15 or 18. Didn't really have a lot of time to play that weekend of CBT1, which has been partially the reason why it's taken me a little while to actually get around to processing some of the Black Desert Online video that I have. But like I said, there's a lot of stuff that goes on that's going on in the game that's just really interesting. There's a lot of mechanics. That was the other thing too, is like I wasn't forcing myself to try to level up in the system as much as I was trying to experience the various portions of the system and just going to different areas and seeing what they were. So if like something new came up as part of a mechanic, then I was like, yo, let me go see what this is. Let me go see what that is. If somebody told me, the one thing I couldn't get into right now because I was like, I don't really want to do it, was like there's like horse farming or husbandry, like horse husbandry or whatever I think it is, and I was like, I'm not gonna spend no time trying to train no goddamn horse when I had limited time already as is. But the game world is so beautiful, and just that this switching from night to day, dusk to dawn, darkness to moonlit nights, snowy days to snowy nights, rain and so forth, just amazing. And this section of video is going to highlight one of the best things that I've had in any MMO, and that is verticality. The game changes is dynamic with from other games in that it offers a lot of verticality. That was another thing that was just really, really good. It was like, wow, like, you know, like, are we gonna get better? You know, can you get any better verticality than that? Like, and it helps. And I mean, the verticality kind of reminded me a little bit of playing through on Dragon's Dogma. Trash mobs are fun to kill in this game. Trash mobs is just a ton of fun to kill in this game, and it's mostly because of the same reason for like a game like like Blade and Soul, where you just have a ton of skills at your disposal in order to kill them. They're just a lot of fucking fun. Like, I mean, it's a joy. The game is really a joy to play with. Just the verticality alone was one of those things. I think I left it on here. Like, if you can see, I think I'm running with a lantern on my waist, even though it's daytime, and I didn't choose to take it off. And I would like to. I'm gonna say that a lot of Black Desert Online tended to remind me quite a bit of Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma just got released for the PC on January 9th, so if you haven't played that game, I would highly suggest that you take a look at that one. That game, they are coming out with a MMO version of it, and I think it's called Dragon's Dogma Online. And if it's anything like the game itself, it's going to be one of those really, you know, epic things that is going to be played. I think it's one of those games that I don't think it necessarily went underneath the radar. The people that played it loved it. But yeah, it's something you definitely want to get in on. This was another just one of those cinema effects. I can't remember what reason that I came over here. I think the homunculus told me to come. Oh, yeah, he wanted me to come over here because he's trying to regain power, and he's siphoning power from these things, and that's how he's completing himself. But I don't know, he reminded me quite a bit of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Like, literally, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was all I could think about every time that he popped up on screen. Alright guys, I'm going to kind of leave you guys to just sit here and look at the last bits of video footage here, and with this final thought on this one, right, this part right here. Most of the video footage here was just to show you the day-night effect and the environments. Because, look, there's nothing like a well-done environment to actually just enamor you to a game and immerse you in the experience. The reason why I left this on note was because it was something that I left in the suggestion box. The environment of Black Desert Online is so beautiful, especially with the camera. This is what you're seeing right here, the camera effect, that I really just wanted to play the game in this mode. I didn't care about what my skills were that were coming up on them, or available to me. I was like, you know what, I'll remember them. I don't care about what the quest log that is coming up and what it is that I need to go do for point A to point B. I'll pull that up in a queue. All I want to do is be able to be fully immersed in the atmosphere of the environment, and I felt like this mode, this play of the game that it had was it. I'm going to push out a video a little bit later. It's about 30 minutes of footage, I think, of me trying to mess around with the camera mode and the UI in order to see what I could and what I couldn't put in to minimize the UI, to show just how immersive the game could be when you got into that effect. And it really was just one of those things where it was just like one of those moments where it was just so damn pretty, and I was like, oh my god, can I just get a health bar below to show that, you know what, this is what's going on? I just need the health bar and that. I don't, you know, maybe a mini map or something like that, but that's it. And I really want to do it. So I'll leave you guys with the rest of this to ponder and the rest of this to look at. And I thank you guys for sticking around. I hope you guys enjoy the Black Desert Online videos. And I hope to get more of them to you soon. Until next time, guys. Have fun.